new details surrounding the murder of 3 young children in Phoenix, allegedly at the hands of their own mother.
This shocking story has been developing all week long, and each disturbing detail brings with it new questions. Why did this happen? How did it happen? How could anyone hurt their children like this? And did nobody see the warning signs?
Over the last couple of days, we've been working to try to learn more about the family's past in Oklahoma. Team 12's William Pitts joins us now as we get new details from the police there.
The police report shows a little of how Oklahoma authorities dealt with Rachel Henry. We know they removed her children in 2018. What we don't know is why they didn't want her boyfriend in the picture.
Those records are still confidential until there's a court order otherwise.
Attorney Pam Snyder specializes in child protection cases in Oklahoma. We sent her the police reports to get her opinion. In August of 2018, a caseworker took Rachel's children away after she continued to see their father, Pedro Rios. The police report says DHS had a safety plan for Rachel, and it was about staying away from Pedro. When DHS took the children to get them away from Pedro, they placed them with Pedro's grandmother.
They really try to place the children with a family member, if at all possible, because that does decrease the traumatizing effect on a child.
Snyder says whoever those kids are placed with is background checked to make sure they're safe. And if a parent is not supposed to see the children, Snyder says that family member is supposed to enforce that. What we don't know is why DHS didn't want the children's biological father to be around them. Pedro Rios has no convictions related to these police reports or involving his kids. But in July of 2018, the caseworker told Rachel she had to get away from him. They were even working to find her an apartment in another town.
Just from the information that I've seen, it appears as though there was domestic violence, more so verbal, as in making threats of harm.
And the DHS records that could show what Rachel told caseworkers about Pedro are confidential. Oklahoma DHS sent a statement saying state law prevents them from talking about the case, but they're working with Phoenix police. William Pitts, 12 News.
All right, well, thank you. And be sure to stay with 12 News for continuing coverage on this story. You can find all of our continuing coverage in the 12 News app and on 12news.com.